on. Yeah, what's up? Okay. Like the energy. Woo! Mwah. Mwah. Looking good over there, beautiful. Yep. Alright. Alright, yep. Cool, cool. Okay, let's stop. Alright, let's stop. Okay. I mean, come on now. That's enough applause! That's enough applause, everybody. Whew. Okay. Now that the class is quiet, welcome everybody to the King K Ducky Educational Program. I'm your host, Mr. Malik, and today we'll be talking about
You see this symbol? This means the operation division will occur.
But don't be fooled. Look, that's not just the only sign of division that's out there. There are 3 more other signs. Let me just... Boom! Okay? Boom! And there's one more. Okay? That's not all. There's... Boom! Now, let's see this in an equation. That's a little scary. But don't worry. Let's talk this out.
A division problem consists of a dividend, divisor, and a quotient. A dividend is the number that will have a value be taken out of it. A divisor is the number being taken out of the dividend. And the quotient is the answer of how many times the divisor got taken out of the dividend.
Now going back to 8 divided by 4. This question is basically asking how many times does our divisor, 4, go into our dividend, 8, to give us the quotient of 2. But I'm getting a little ahead of myself. See, how did we get the answer 2? Manipulatives, subtraction, multiplication, and just simple division are all valid ways to solve this equation. But let's get into detail on how you can use these strategies to solve for a division problem.
Manipulatives. 8 divided by 4. Let's use poker chips as our manipulatives. We have 8 black poker chips and 4 red poker chips. Now for each red poker chip, we need to put in a certain amount of black chips that would make all the red chips have an even amount of black chips. Now this works. Each red chip has an equal amount of black chips. 2. So our answer is 2. Subtraction. We can read this problem as how many times does 4 subtract from 8? Why? Because division is just advanced subtraction. 8 minus 4 is 4. 4 minus 4 is 0. How many times did it take us to subtract 4 from 8 to get to 0? 2 times, so our answer is 2. And multiplication. What times 4 equals 8? Well, if you do know your math, you'd know it's 2. 4 times 2 equals 8. Last and the least, division is supposed to be solved like this, with the divisor outside the bracket and the dividend inside. How many times can 4 go into 8? Well, 4 minus 8 equals 4, and 4 minus 4 is 0. We use 2 4s, so 2 is our answer, with 0 left over.
Oh no! How will I know if I can divide 189 by 9? Or 4 divided by 1118? What about 175 divided by 5? Well, luckily there are some rules to division to help lessen the complication.
Like 0. No number can be divided by 0 because there are infinite ways to divide something by 0, and your answer will always come out as undefined. Or 1. Any number can be divided by 1. It'll just be itself. But there are a lot of rules, so let's rapidly go through some of these. 2. Any number that's even can be divided by 2. 20, 274, 360, and 888, all divisible by 2. 333. Add up all the digits individually and see if the sum of those numbers can be divided by 3 evenly. Quintuple 4. All he wants to know is if the 2 back digits can be divisible by 2 times. 5. If the dividend ends in 5 or 0, then the dividend can be divided by 5.
What if a number doesn't divide evenly? Let's take 10 divided by 3 as an example. 3 goes into 10 3 times, but we have the number 1 remaining. We call that a remainder, and we'll say that as 3 with a remainder of 1. And how do we check if that's right? Well, you grab the divisor times the quotient and add the remainder. In math, you must always check your work, which is the neat thing. Because in math, you can always find out if you're right before your teacher does. Or maybe I'm grading your work. Let's do a problem up here. For simple division, we could do 9 divided by 3 equals 3. But how do we check that? What if you aren't so sure? Well, we grab our divisor, bring that down here, times our quotient, bring that over here, and we get 3 times 3. Now 3 times 3 is basically saying 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals, now, I know addition is really hard, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Well, I just counted 3 times. Shoot. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I just did it again. It equals 9. So 3 times 3 must equal 9. Now I know you're gonna need another example, so let me just.
12 divided by 5. Well, 5 goes into 12 2 times, with 2 left over. To check that, we grab the quotient, times it by the divisor, and add the remainder. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 2 is 12.
Congratulations to making it to the end of the video. Now you know how to do simple division and the different ways that simple division can be shown. Get ready for the next lesson where we'll be learning about polynomials. Anyways, I'll see y'all later. Goodbye and good night.